Let's see if I'm live or not. Welcome. I'm actually still waiting on Seth to get here, but I'm just glad I could even do this today because yesterday morning I had no internet. And so I couldn't even talk about delivery numbers. I couldn't do a proper video even on that. It was crazy. Thanks for everybody who stopped through the very brief video that I did do. Let me get this chat going here. The overlay so y'all can see who's here and talking about what. And hopefully Seth will show up here. And fun fact for those who don't know, Seth's going to have a birthday tomorrow. So, yeah, true story. That's how we're doing it. Let me know if you can hear me and see me okay. And shout out, let me know where you are in the world. I know we got a great global community all over. It's fun being part of the Neo community. Neo, the last time I looked, was not quite at 100 million shares traded. But it would appear, well, let's see. It's still early. It was just Wednesday we were talking, and where we had a big uptick, 170 roughly million shares traded, and I was kind of like, well, let's see what happens. I want to see an uptrend with 100 million plus shares traded for weeks, and that might indicate big money flowing back. We'll see. What's up, Jacob? I see you. Hello, boys. He says, I'm back. Neo, hell yeah, long ways to go. Yeah, exactly. Frank, what's up? Frank in Glendale, California. Oh, it's beautiful out there. I haven't been out there in a long time. Glendale, is that Southern Cali, Frank? Or is that, let's see, last time I was in California, where was I? Maybe San Diego, down south. But it's been a while. It's been a minute since I've been out there. Dave, love this guy. Let's go. It's this guy. I suffer from TLM. It's on the shirt. True story. Too little money. Hope for Neo. I'm with you, bud. I'm with you. Long term on this thing, this Neo train. It's been the roller coaster though for a lot of people. And what a crazy up and down, the way we've seen the stock. And look, we'll talk. I actually want to wait for Seth to get here. I want to talk about, there's an element that I want to get into. But yeah, I hope we will get a chance to talk about it today before the end of day. Samuel, up $5,000 on my call options that expire in March. Let's go. What's the play? Are you trading them? Are you going to exercise them? Or are you looking for, do you have a price range? Talk to me. I love hearing what other investors are doing. Frank says Southern Cali, 15 minutes away from LA. Okay. I was thinking LA area, but then again, I was like, I could be way off. I don't want to guess that. So, okay, nice. Oh, I bet it's beautiful. Beautiful there. Actually, it's pretty nice here, for being in the Midwest. It's a really nice day today. 40s, I think. Whew, we'll take it. Samuel's in Maui. Okay, living the dream. All right. I didn't know what that weather's like. Woo. Actually, I've never been to Hawaii. I even won a trip there, but didn't get to go. That's a whole other story. We'll talk about it another time. I'm just sitting back, watching, chilling. 13.15. Price action for Neo. So curious. And a lot of Chinese stocks were going. And I know on Wednesday when, we streamed and Seth was here and he had said that he saw SPY was pumping. Of course, that was later. The Chinese stuff was running earlier. But I was real curious. And I do think there's a difference with Neo and some of the other Chinese stocks. I don't know that they're all being traded together. I'm sure some of them are by some big money institutions. But I do think that Neo has some certain specific folks doing certain things with it. I think yeah. We'll see. I hope we get to talk about that. Samuel says, I think I will hold them at least until the Fed meeting on December 14th. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. I think what Fed folks are going to be quiet now until then, I believe, right? So let's see what happens with markets if we've got. I just don't know. I think this is a wild time because even the experienced, seasoned veterans who've been through crashes before can't seem to. I mean, they're bearish on things overall, but it's just wild. The market is so wild and unpredictable. And I think the biggest red flag in my mind is that the VIX hasn't spiked. So it's like all the big money is apparently doing the same thing. That's crazy to me. So I'm not sure when things change, but maybe that meeting in December is going to tell us something, and maybe the market will do something different after that. Um, Interesting. Smoking, what's up? Says Neo did pretty good for the week. Yeah, let's do. Did I pull a 5 day? I thought I did. Let me see. There's the 1 day. There's the 5. Fun fact. Let's look at this. Baba. Yeah, Baba for the week. How about this one? Russell 2000 growth. Yeah. Go back to Neo. Our baby. 23%. Yeah. I'd rather see 2,000%, but I was joking about that the other day. I'll keep joking about it too. Joking into reality is what we're trying to do. Samuel says, if I can make another $5,000, I'll sell them. Cool. Again, I'm a fan, and I think it surprises people sometimes. You know, they come through the channel and they're negative or they're bearish or trying to talk trash about Neo, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I sold as the best thing I did." And I'm like, "Well, cool, good for you, congrats, you did what you like. It's your money as an investor. I hope you're happy with whatever you're doing. That's kind of the goal, right? I mean, make money obviously is what we like to do, but I'm never going to tell somebody they should do this, shouldn't do that, whatever. Like it's, hey, your money. You got to decide what works for you. But that's having said that, I love when I see investors who are like, yeah, this is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. You know, and they basically have their plan outlined. And even, you know, to your point, Samuel, where you're kind of like, you know, I'm waiting for this. I want to see what happens. I'll do this if, you know, like that's investor who knows what he's doing. Frank says, are you going to get a Neo when it comes to the USA in 2025? Am I going to buy one? It's definitely going to be a possibility. It's hard to even imagine though. Like I haven't even gotten adjusted to things back out here in the US. The US has changed a lot for me. And maybe it's me, maybe I've changed more. Being away and the craziness of the last, you know, however many years, maybe it's changed me more than I realize. Sorry, I realized that I hadn't silenced my phone. It is now silenced because chat is my focus. So, you know, it's hard for me to envision where I'm going to be. The one thing I knew coming back to the free world was that I really had no idea what to expect, no expectations. And so I was just kind of like, all right, you know, God, I'm open to, I don't know, you know, let's see what happens. And I can say with confidence that almost nothing has gone the way that I thought it would have gone. Like I could have predicted this is crazy that I'm doing this. I didn't even think this could be done. So, you know, there's just a lot that almost every aspect of my life has changed in a way from what I could have expected. So for me to think, you know, 2-3 years down the road and go, okay, I'm going to be, you know, here and doing this and whatever. I will say 2025 gives the real estate market time to turn, and it is starting slowly but surely. And there will be opportunities for that. And I have been waiting and watching because I thought it was a horrible market when I came back. And so I didn't want to mess with it. And I've just been waiting and watching, and it's a much slower turn time for real estate than the stock market. You know, 2 years, things have changed a lot within the stock market. But the real estate market is a lot slower to turn. And so it's really the beginning, and we haven't gotten that far with it. So I'll be watching that, and with opportunities there, you know, having been in real estate before, that can change things. You do a deal and, make 20 grand or 100 grand or whatever. And that obviously changes what you're able to do, especially if you reinvest, roll it, whatever. And so those are things that I don't know what to expect. There he is. I'm answering the question about, am I going to buy a Neo in 2025, Seth? And I said, man, I don't even know what 2025 is going to look like.
Yeah,
I have no idea what things look like to this point.
If we're rich and famous.
I mean, I don't want to rule it out. That's for darn sure. If I can afford it, but I'm still
for sure. Why
going
not?
to try and sell these shirts. What? It's the merch. That's right.
Is he representing the merch?
And we're busting it out.
Let's go. I love it.
So I don't know, Frank. I would love to. I'd love to own a Neo, but I also, at the same time, like I said, this real estate market, I'm waiting and watching for it to turn, and there will be opportunities. And once that happens, I might be able to significantly and quickly, relatively speaking, change my position and put myself in a place where a Neo will be very affordable, if that makes sense. But for now, I'm still rocking the shirt. I still suffer from TLM.
Are you caught up?
We're right here.
Okay.
So we're at Asian Fish.
Man, the job market is bad news for the stock market.
Yeah, I am really curious what will happen when Powell comes back in. He's been promising us that pain, and I almost feel like the market keeps pumping. And
Biden signed some sort of executive order today that might have been like something to do with the market, but I don't know. My manager was talking to me about it. Biden signed some sort of
I didn't see that
bill or something weird.
I didn't see that
because I was talking to my manager. I was like, dude, like we're riding today. And he's giving me updates because I can't have my phone at work.
Oh,
like a little kid.
So what? He was telling you what was going on?
Yeah, pretty much. I was just asking him what the price of the S&P was about every hour.
Yeah,
every hour, and I missed my opportunity right when I woke up, or right when the market opened. I was right when we opened, so I don't have my phone, and that's fun. That's when things were good for me.
Yeah. Well, the job market was probably, I think there were some moves that happened with that in conjunction with what came out.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, 7:30 our time. So it was kind of early.
Dude, my friend's Robinhood account just got hacked. That's why I was sitting out outside of your house for 10 minutes on FaceTime with my friend because his Robinhood account got hacked. He randomly started receiving emails from Robinhood, or not even notifications from Robinhood. I guess is how it started. It's like, you sold this, sold all of his Ethereum. His Neo apparently hasn't been touched. He hasn't gotten any notifications, but
just the crypto. Maybe?
Sold Ethereum, sold some stock he had just gotten into, sold this and that, and then $500 worth of purchases and $300 worth of purchases and stuff. So he drives to the bank, but he can't talk to Robinhood help because they changed his email and password to the login. So they got into it, and Robinhood called him and was like, is this you? Someone trying to make an attempt to get into your phone. It's not a recognizable device. And he literally pressed number 1. He was like, this is not me. And it still didn't do anything. They still got through. Wow. After he had said that this wasn't me, blah, blah, blah. So he calls me. He's like, dude, what do I do? And I'm looking on their website and stuff to see if you can get to their help. You literally cannot talk to a help representative unless you're logged in. So he can't contact the support and stuff because he can no longer log in with that account because they changed his stuff.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be Robinhood scam. It would be Robinhood hack. That's crazy.
And yeah, so the dude got into it and is selling it, and he's getting all these purchases, but his cards and stuff are shut down. And I was trying to talk to him. I was like, dude,
that's wild.
Yeah.
That's
so
wild.
Be on the lookout, folks.
Woo,
and if this has happened to you and you have any way to fix it, let me know, because shit's crazy.
What do we have?
Days Gabe's my bet is he will buy one given Neo stock value in 2025.
Yeah. Hopefully that Neo stock changes everything. That would be nice.
So we're betting on. Samuel said last year after Neo Day, I lost 10 grand on call options.
He's up 5 grand right now. That's what he started the chat out with. So
shit.
So we were talking about that. He's in Maui.
Okay.
He's in Hawaii, living the dream.
Chilling.
Frank's over there in Cali.
Frank, what state are you in, AA Ron?
We're in Nebraska. We're up the street from Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
I still need to
He's our
I
neighbor.
haven't written him the letter.
He's our neighbor, actually.
Another letter. He's kind of a neighbor-ish, about 50 minutes away.
Yeah, Yeah, but boring old Nebraska. You know where we're at.
And it's nice today, though. We'll take this.
It's windy.
40s.
It's 50, but with the wind, it makes it feel like 30. And that's like nice here right now. It's just like, oh, like it's nice out, but then you live in the Great Plains and it's just wind. Lawnmower, what's up, Lawnmower Bear? What social media do you have? Eight front.
I'm still trying to get it all figured out. I haven't even gotten Telegram set up, but I think I'm on there. I'm getting help setting some of these up, and then I have to spend time on them. The problem is I didn't even have internet yesterday at the house. So yeah, this morning I finally got it back up.
Wi-Fi went out?
It was the internet, period.
Yeah. Just no internet.
Yeah. I called him at 8 a.m. yesterday, and I'm like, hey, is there an outage in my area? Because I'm not getting anything. And he's like, no, I'm not showing anything. Well, by the time we were done with the phone call, he's like, okay, that's showing up. Yeah, there's an outage in here. I was like, come on, man. But we're back up. We're back up. So now I got a lot to catch up on. But long story short, I don't even know all my social media. A bunch of it is Aaron trending, like Instagram and Facebook,
TikTok and Instagram, YouTube. Obviously, you know it.
But I'm still.
Are you Aaron trending on TikTok?
I might change. No, I think I still am.
Yeah, he's Aaron trending on TikTok.
I think.
Check that out, by the way. We're growing that channel. We're growing that channel, chat. Check out the TikTok.
I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing.
Even if you're old and don't have TikTok downloaded, download it. Follow. Dave Fitz in Nebraska over here too. Let's go, Dave.
Dave, let's go. Nebraska.
Represent.
Let's go.
Fish said, I hate to say this, but I think Neo is going back to 11 by mid-December. We just have to wait till December 14th to see what the Fed is going to do. What's December 14th?
Fed meeting. And I think they're all quiet now until then. But here's my thought. There are a couple of, and in fact, I got it in the background. If you want, we can pull it up and discuss and share with chat. Because there's some stuff that I go to the Twitter.
Oh, the Twitter.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we went with the Twitter on this one. And what I did was there was an article. There are two entities that have been claimed, supposedly. They've been involved in a suit where they were
with this one.
Supposedly illegally shorting and doing some things they weren't supposed to be doing. And so that is ongoing. It was published. And so go to my tweets and replies. Okay, yeah, keep going. Nope, that's it right there. Bam. Click on that one.
This one?
Yeah. This is the article.
You want me to click into that?
Yep. Click it. Wait, make sure they can see.
Now we gotta go to share this.
Yeah,
sorry guys, I'm doing stuff.
We're pulling up the article so y'all can see these two entities have both been shorting Neo for a while. And so that's why I bring this up. I'm gonna try and get a video out on this too.
That's weird. Why are we not showing up in the corner?
I don't know.
Is that okay? So it shows right there, but I want it bigger, not like that. I want to
ask you that, and we'll be off.
Well, all right. Cool. You guys can't look at us for now. Sorry.
That's all right. So here's the. This was yesterday, and so I tweeted this. This is one of the reasons if you don't have time to catch all my videos, sometimes you could just see what I'm liking and referencing. Sure. So scroll down. The companies are that are named here: Citadel Securities LLC and Susquehanna International Group LLP, both of whom are shorting Neo and have been for a while. Now, the charges here is, let's see, Citadel shot back at him.
We're traders.
But the quote that I hit is down a little further. And it's in the 5-year range where it talks about they did tens of thousands of these allegedly. Okay, this is a claim.
The stock price, it's 149 million.
There it is right there.
Okay.
The company said it found thousands of spoofing episodes involving tens of millions of baiting orders over a 5-year span and was able to identify the market participants using trading data. And the point, again, concept being the overview, I'm like, all right, that's a whole lot of trades. That's a longer period of time.
Yeah.
And so now pull up fails to deliver for Neo, because I want chat to see this also. The problem with fails to deliver is they're not reported real time. We don't have access to them real time. But
they're behind.
If you look at the past and the history, what you'll see is, can they see it?
Mhm.
Yep. What you'll see is the spike, the kind of neon color, is when the fails to deliver. In other words, I just call them fake shares. When there couldn't be shares located,
So they're already backed up.
they report, but they report delayed. So we can't track this real time. But look at what happens when those fails to deliver
Spike.
go down. You see this, the price action spike up. And so now look at what we've got.
Vice versa.
Yeah, we've got this suppressed price action. At the same time, we're having these spikes of these fails to deliver.
April was a huge month, by the way.
But the problem is it's all delayed. We can't track this stuff real time.
As you can tell, they only have up to October.
And I'm not trying to throw shade at these companies. It's just interesting. And I note things like this when I see, okay, these companies are, suspected, allegedly doing whatever. And then, look at some of these things. And Citadel at least has a history of being involved with NEO. So those are things that I just, as a long-term investor, I want to be aware of those things. No, that's like 10 million. Yeah, exactly. Imagine, and that's why when I talk about trade volume being such a big thing.
And look at that, just that little spike based on that.
Imagine if
and
one
then
of those days there's only
spike.
40 million shares traded and 10 million or 5 million are random lost, not located shares, fake shares. Like that's easy to mess with stock price action. When you get the bigger volume, it's a little different because there's a lot more happening.
Yeah.
Anyway, concept being the key, me being a big nerd and wanting to share some of that. We can go back to the chart now.
That's
I just want to share some of that because I'm just that's the stuff I sit back and I look at and I'm digging and going, okay, this is interesting. This is interesting. What does it mean for short term? Well, if those folks are still involved and the last filings that I saw, they are. I just want to know, hey, they're still involved. They're still shorting NEO, and who knows what that the extent of that could mean and could be. But allegations are out there. So we are on notice.
Fish that I hate to say this. Oh, we already read that.
Yeah, that's what prompted me to go there.
Yeah. Samuel said I live near Seattle. Had to get out of the cold. It's snowing over there. Ain't too much better here.
Seattle's still pretty nice, though, I think. Well, for us, it would probably be nice.
Compared. Relative. Brent said I lost a ton playing NEO today. NEO day calls. Thanks for reminding me. Same, Sam. Both from.
Let's go. We got Hawaii in the house. Sometimes Greece is represented. Today it's Hawaii.
Greece is usually Greece, Netherlands.
And King Pop says you can just email Robinhood. Did he try that? He should try that. You should tell him to try that. He's gonna let him know right now.
Let me send a text.
Tell him chat is looking out for him.
Tell him to email, but that's just not immediate. That's so annoying to deal with.
Be like, bro, chat has your back. That's how we do it here. It's NEO community. Let's go. Hexagon, I love when chat's talking too. That's awesome. I see y'all giving props to each other, saying hey.
Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated how that works out.
Ongoing.
Yeah, battle here.
A lot of people just saying what's up.
Yo, Fish. Let's go, fellas. Kevin, how we doing, man? Thomas Spokane here.
We're getting spammed.
Whoa.
They're infiltrating.
Whoa. No hot girls are here. I tell you all, no hot girls are here. I promise. No hot girls. What? Try reloading. Wrong. Whoa. They're not even letting us.
Are we clear?
I have to block this.
All right, we're good. Man, it's freaking out there for a minute.
It's getting a little bit crazy.
You should put NEO chart back up. Unless they'd rather just look at us. I bet they'd
if you
have
want,
NEO chart in the background.
If you want. How are we gonna do the thing? Because it's not working. Hold on.
It's not. Just do this guy.
Share.
Just do that little guy.
Just do this little guy.
Let go.
Yeah, we'll just have to split right here.
Beautiful.
What did we?
Spokane, Thomas and Spokane, love it.
1312 over plus 8%. Western Washington is beautiful. Never nothing to do. If that's not the epitome of my life in Lincoln, Nebraska, then I don't know what is. Never nothing. Agent said hot girls spamming.
we got him.
No. Frank, what is your estimate on deliveries for this month? My estimate is 23K for December. That's a big jump. That's a big jump there, Frank.
Well, the ET5 was the number. You know what? I've also got that in the background in case you want to pull that up.
Sure.
The NEO news release with the numbers on it. The ET5s they're still slowly ramping. And that is the focal point for Neo Park phase 1. So I do expect bigger numbers to come in. How much bigger, how much faster is the question. But
can you guys read that?
The low end of, you can make it the big one if
looks
you want.
blurry to me. Yeah,
I know. Well, and part of that is I need to.
It looks blurry to me.
Looking at different things.
I don't know why it's not letting us show in the corner.
Switch things up with that soon, but yeah. So the numbers ET5s were what 2,000 and was it 2,600 and something?
Yeah. So we're looking here. Neo delivered 14,178 vehicles in November.
2,968. There it is.
Is it over here? ET7
and 68 ET5s.
Okay.
Those are the focal point for Neo Park phase 2. And we saw just on Twitter this morning, I saw an update, people talking about the wait times have been reduced again on the ET5. So I'm thinking reasonably, we could see a 4,000 or 5,000 number. I know they were talking early in the year, they wanted to be doing about 10,000 by December, but I also don't know how realistic that is. They're still really just getting things figured out. So if we go with low end guide range, given by Neo, for the quarter, it would be around 18,000. And really, that's still a nice uptick from even where we were with this new record of 14,000.
Relative to other monthly deliveries. Yeah.
So I'm going to stay conservative and say I want to see 18,000. Anything above that I'll be pretty happy with. So
conservative 18.
And they gave us a 5,000 guideline range. And so, it could be that we get like a 23,000 number. It's doable. But
doable, we'll see.
I'm just glad we're baby stepping it up here.
We are. We're clear she's gone. Fish is letting us know. Thank God. This is a hot dog party. No girls allowed. I don't know if we'd go that far, but Yvette said Neo is making the move up. Neo's been fighting. So is the S&P though.
Neo's trying.
So is the S&P. So I'm curious to see.
Well, let's go back. Let's pull Neo back up on the chart.
Sure.
And good to see you here, Yvette. Thanks for stopping through on the live.
I think I just found a shortcut for doing it instead of doing the whole thing.
Are you working magic?
I think I did. Yeah. You just click share this instead.
Really?
Share this time instead. Then you don't got to go back
and
do all that extra.
Coaching me up, bud. I love it.
On it.
I love it.
King Pop said will be interesting to get regular numbers for November 28th to December 4th.
Yeah, you're right. And what kind of uptick will we see? That was nice to see the weekly. It's Tuesday, by the way.
Yep.
Tuesday morning. It's a big day. Tuesdays every week. We get numbers from China on what the insurance registrations are. Not the same as deliveries. Usually a more conservative number. But it gives us an idea of kind of seeing the ramp as it happens.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
So Tuesdays are becoming more and more exciting for me every week.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
It's good stuff.
Little Dean said, guys, can we get an end of year prediction now? You already know mine. And mine's all, dude, I did it. I did it a while ago, but I could revise it now that I know what I know.
Okay, let's talk. Let's go.
So before, my original one was, what did I say?
I want to say like 35.
I said like 30s. I said somewhere in the 30s. Like I think I would be happy is correct me if I'm wrong. Clip me if I'm wrong, but end of year now.
And I've still refused. I've never given a price target for Neo for 2022 because I'm waiting for the trashy market to stop being that way.
I'm gonna go ahead and change from my older ways and just say we're gonna be right around the same. Right around the same price that we're at right now.
Oh wow! Wow,
I mean, end of year. I mean,
end of year is
shoot, guys. Away. I mean,
maybe it could happen.
That's what I'm saying. We're in the stock market, it seems like these days, 2 or 3 weeks pass and nothing really crazy happens. We're just,
it's true.
We're just chilling.
We've had
it's been so
days where there's been,
we go
big movement and then it gets pushed back down.
We could look at 3.
But let's do this. Go to a day.
Go to the.
Let's go.
We'll start lower.
Slowly zoom out. That's today. Lower. That's one day.
So this is today.
That's our day.
What do we get up to?
So
a little bit above, right?
Look for a trend.
All right, 1330s top for today. Sure.
Now go 5 day.
We'll go 5 day.
Zooming out just a little.
So what did we look at on Wednesday? Wait.
That was Wednesday when we were here. Yeah. The last live.
The 30th.
Yeah.
So
And the high was
13,
like
18.
13, 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it seems like then we bounce back in this range and
So
we can't break
The
through.
difference is the high the other day is where we're kind of consolidating.
Kind of
now.
where we're chilling at now. So does
Mhm.
that mean another leg up?
Is it a
to
trend?
like
Is it a
15?
trend? That's the question.
So we got the 5-day here, and you see obviously that the day before, this was before delivery numbers, right? This was
Correct.
this was
Leading up to.
before. So obviously someone knew something right here, right? Before
Possible.
deliveries
It's
came
possible.
out.
That's
Big
one thing I was
money,
speculating
someone
on.
with some money knew something, right? Boom, shoots, we get record deliveries.
Maybe they watched my video.
And then everyone's like, oh, we already knew that, because whoever actually makes a difference in the stock price already knew that. So they're just like, all right.
But remember, factor in trade volume. We had 170 million shares.
I mean,
traded
yeah,
on
look
Wednesday.
at this. What's the
Big
volume say?
volume.
Can we read the volume just off of this, or no? We can't really see the straight shares.
Like that.
Cool.
That's okay.
But
that's all right.
You see the volume spike though here.
Today,
Nevertheless,
today we're at roughly 100 million shares traded.
Are we pushing?
So again, remember what I've been saying is I want to see consistent.
100 is decent for this.
Or more
I wouldn't.
daily
I don't want to say
weeks.
this little of movement, but 100 is actually very good for this kind of consolidation. Just a little bit up. I think that's good. I think that's great.
All right, now let's go to the month.
I think that's great.
Let's go to the month.
All right. So what's the price we got in right now? It's like 13. We're right around 13.15, 13.16, 13.10.
And don't forget, chat. I mean, Fish weighed in and said, 11 is possible. So look, we could back.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all criticizing us right now in the
They're
chat. But
probably
we're not
laughing.
looking at it.
Hopefully, they're
just so you guys all
laughing.
know, we're not reading your chat. So we already looked at this was the day before. We keep going back.
Yeah, we're a month out now. So trend for the last month, if there's a trend.
If we had a low,
kind of hard to read.
If we had a low,
tough.
I mean,
you can't.
Yeah,
see
this is really choppy.
Slightly elevated, but again, and this is where the shorts come into play, because if shorts are messing around and there's not big trade volume, it's easier to manipulate. If they are, I'm not.
Very much so.
No allegations for me.
No allegations.
I'm just
remember.
In general terms. No financial advice, by the way, ever. No advice of any.
So this, month was just kind of random, kind of choppy here. If I was a trader, I would not have known what to do here. This is just kind of all over the place. Yeah.
Now go 3 months just to see. Okay.
Look at that.
And here's what's crazy is look at how fast it can go down, but it can also go up that fast. That's what is wild.
You guys are telling me we were chilling above 20 3 months ago. September, not even a full 3 months ago. Come on.
And again, that's where it's interesting.
End of September.
The fails to deliver and see like what was going on there. If there's a correlation.
Well, it seems like so. It hit this in what, October?
Going off, just laughing at us.
Guys, we're trying to read a chart as unprofessionals. We're just talking to each other right now. Yeah, I mean, why not? So
this is a 3 month.
But does it follow this pattern and get denied again after it was playing with it all this time back in October?
It is an interesting point, right?
Right? Because look at it. It hits it. So it hits this price point like about close to. It's not exact, but about 3 times.
Neo did go up above because I remember somebody tweeting and saying, "Oh, broke out." And then I was looking, and I was like,
I mean, ever since then, it's been denied. We've been denied ever since then, right? So,
but we haven't fallen off today.
No, we haven't.
But again,
haven't.
We're talking in the near term now.
And this also, I want to know what the shares were for that day, because obviously it wasn't even close to anything we've had recently.
Exactly.
I mean, it's a little bit higher, but the volume was so much lower than these past 3-4 days that you've seen here. So maybe that creates a little bit of a different outcome this time instead of being just rejected.
Which were both Fridays where there was big volume and Neil went up, and then it kind of got beat back down the next week, which again makes me think of shorting going on.
Yeah. Well,
all right, let's go back to
Is that the analysis?
Yeah,
that's what we're going to.
Let's see what got enough data that you can actually really go in and
I'll go back to today. Now. This is back to today.
So now, what are you thinking for now that you've had time to really
now that I've time I mean,
so you sticking with 13-ish, 15-ish, 35-ish?
I'd say we finish under 20. I would say we finish under 20. I don't see a way unless something crazy happens that just I obviously can't see or don't know about. I mean, because we're going to get a December deliveries, but that'll be after the New Year's anyways.
Correct.
It'll come in after. Maybe people get a whiff of it a week before and stock price shoots up, but I don't think we're climbing, $10+ off of that. I think we stay.
Okay. You heard it here first, folks. Probably not going to see all-time highs by the end of this year.
No.
So
that's the safe call right there. No all-time highs by the end of this year. That's the safe.
It seems unlikely.
That's the safe call.
They're just laughing at us.
Look it up. Do we know when Neo Day is?
Not yet. We haven't heard yet.
End of year 20. Okay, so Fish was pretty close. I don't feel so bad.
All right.
Pop said sad to see wait times for ET5. If we use a 10K a month rate, we only have maybe 35,000 backlogged.
Yeah, it's we'll see. The other is Europe. I mean, Europe hasn't even. They were telling them what, March, I think, for ET5s. They got to wait even longer.
Yeah.
Whew. It's still so early. It's so early.
Pops also said no announcements on Neo Day. Is a bit worrisome. He thinks might get delayed.
I actually think they're not wanting to announce because they want to make sure that everything's going to be fully open and they won't be restricted. I think it's smarter to wait, and that way they hopefully won't have to do a remote thing and they can actually have people go to Hefei. Hefei, man, I saw a couple pictures of the city. Holy cow, dude. It looks so nice, like so modern and beautiful. Man, I might have to go.
Place you want to visit? I was going to say.
Maybe one day when I grow up.
Jacob, what's up, Jacob? Just bought 1,100 more shares.
Man, I'd like to
go ahead. Do you then? Go ahead. Little Dean, I think $17, but I'm upset I couldn't scoop up any more shares to TLM. Well, hopefully, if we're right here, Jacob, we got until the end of the year and we're staying below 20, so you know what that means.
The shirt does not lie.
The shirt never lies.
Shirt,
come on.
It's keeping it 100.
Fish said, look at the weekly and daily. Smokin' said it's blown up in December before, and then I believe he says further up, look at last December. Yeah, that's the most recent chat. All right, so we'll take a look at last December here. Just give us a second.
We'll go a year out.
We'll go.
We didn't quite go that far, but we'll do it once we get caught up.
Frank said end of year is 22 per share. All right, a bit more
Frank's
optimistic than me. Okay, I like it.
From Cali.
Charles said, I'm arriving late. Let's burn some shorts and get Neo to 80 where they currently should be.
Let's go.
Yeah, man.
I'm down, Charles.
We'd love this. Yeah, but fortunately, right now, I don't think any company stock price is really reflecting company.
You're pretty confident we won't see the all-time high.
No,
by end of year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and bet the under. I'm taking the under on the all-time high.
Taking the under in $2.
Yeah. Okay. Peter, what's up, Peter? Ehang had a Neo-esque day.
Ehang did have a nice day. And, there aren't as many shares for Ehang. I didn't have time because I was still trying to get my internet up. But they had earnings this morning, and I didn't get to listen in. But I am hoping to have time because they're a company I really think has upside potential. And the stock price has traded really high before. So that's one of those that, I don't know who's shorting it or how much of that is going on. But it's an interesting one to watch. I think it's got some long-term prospects too. Very innovative company.
It looks like Kevin is saying definitely under 15.
Oh, Kevin, he said that's the roof.
I would have.
We could see 15 next.
I don't think that would be.
I just don't
crazy.
Know. I just don't know. Again, back to trade volume. 100 million shares.
Yeah, I was going to say we're going to need those spikes here for not just the 3 days
to show money flow coming back. Otherwise, I think if shorts are still in play, then we can't rule anything out. That's just at least not before profitability. That's my thought.
255.
But she could run. She's run before, and she has burned some shorts before. So anything possible. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to go at this volume here. Approaching the market close. Sorry. 102.
Boom.
102.4. What's that? Couple days? 2 days in a row?
No. I don't know if yesterday did. Wednesday.
Not yesterday, but Wednesday.
And what happened yesterday? Pulled back just a little.
I mean, we have to.
Yeah.
In these markets, you can't just keep running. You can't.
Over the next few weeks, uptrend. Let's see.
Yeah, I like it. So then we got Smoke and said, look at last summer. All right, I guess we can. Let's
catch up on chat first. And then
you think so? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go look here in a second. Fish said, I would like to see a Neo increase the delivery numbers and have the same wait time. Of course, deliveries need to be going, need to be pushing.
Mm-hmm.
Pop said we will see regular numbers up to December 25th before the new year. I like it. King Pop's usually on his stuff.
Yeah, there's one other thing, Fish. I know what you're thinking with the ET5s. The other thing we've got to keep in mind is Chinese culture is a lot more, they're more in line with saving.
Yep.
And so with things being so uncertain with these last months and maybe the last few years and how things have gone, I would imagine they have been kind of stockpiling cash, maybe not as willing to just go out and buy a new Neo, for example. So I think when they have the confidence that things are fully back online and they're able to go and move about and they don't have to worry about being locked down again, I do think that consumers will be spending more money over in China. I think that's it's a very different dynamic than here in the U.S. In my mind. That's one of the things that I've been bullish on China about.
Yeah,
is that they are just better positioned. So
sure. If anyone knows Robinhood's email, like directly the link, send it in the chat because I don't know what it is, but friends asking. I told him he could just find it easily, but
tell him to get on the live stream, man.
I told him look at. He said.
Gotta get these numbers up.
He said, thank you. Tell chat to stay woke. Hard times out here. And then he said, what's the email? Just at Robinhood. I was like, dude, I don't know.
Tell him jump on chat. We just asked him.
Yeah, hop on.
Tell him to get on the live. Then he can figure out what's really going on.
All
right.
Jalen Brown fan. What's
up?
In my opinion, should build some money. Neo will go back to $10 at least. We'll go back to $10 at least once more with recession looming. I wouldn't be surprised if we drop back down before. I mean, especially before new all-time highs. Yes, I would say you're more right than wrong, in my opinion.
Yeah,
just because
I don't think the market's done being crashed.
Just because of where experts have seen stuff going, and we've shared that information and where stuff could possibly head. And usually, it seems like these days, the downside isn't looking so wrong.
It's
sketch. Be safe. Be safe out there. Be safe out there. But what we're doing, Jalen Brown. If we see $10 Neo,
Charles called it. Charles called it. He saw the 100 milli.
Broke 100 milli. Let's go. Well, I'm hopeful at the same time realistic. I will get to $80 by end of year 2023.
Okay.
I mean, I hope next year is just a complete
monster
180 360 turnaround. But
here's the thing: if the shorts are playing the game,
we got to give it.
Once Neo gets close to profitability, that's a dangerous game for
them. Got to give it 3-4 months into 2023. I think at least. March, April, something.
Yeah.
And I don't really have any logical, fact-based reasoning on why I'm saying that. I'm just saying, I just
like the transparency.
I'm just saying,
he's just dropping it.
I just don't think things are going to flip-flop that quick. And I think a new year brings, new hopes and maybe, everyone's thinking, market reset. But unfortunately, that's just not how it works. The market doesn't care about a new year. And I think that the trend's going to just keep going how it is, no matter what day it is or new year or what year, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Jeff,
what's up?
Jeff.
Let's go.
Get the popcorn. Fish said, at Jeff is here. Now get the party started. Let's go. Frank. Neo Stock's about to close below 13.5 for the day. We're at 3 o'clock. 13.12? Is that what we're looking at? We're trying to climb. We're trying to break that so bad.
Yeah.
And if it does, what does it mean?
Click on the year. Go a year. Go a year back. Let's look at it now.
Oh, we didn't do December. It. All right, December. Here we go. Can we get it?
Coming down.
February, December 21st. This is end of year December. Looking like we are opening at a good,
if I recall,
38.
Citadel was shorting last November.
I'll go to 5-year and then I'll come up here to
and so let's see where
2021
we were before November, into November of last year.
This is where we were.
No,
shoot. I'm a year behind, guys.
That's where we are. That's where we were.
Look at that spike, though. And the volume wasn't even high.
Right.
If you look at that volume, it's not relative to where we're at right now.
Folks got in and started shorting.
That's where they got in.
And then if volume
had to have been.
I'm just saying.
I don't think
things to watch.
I think you might be on to something. 41.96. Oh my God, guys! I would give my left pinky.
Don't do it.
I would cut it off.
Don't do it.
I would. No. I would have 4 fingers. 9 fingers if you count both hands.
You're about to be 21. You should keep your fingers.
Hey, if Neo stock's at 42, if I could cut off my pinky and say Neo stock at 42 tomorrow.
You wouldn't even shave for Neo stock to go up.
No.
It's the mustache is different, isn't it?
Guess what I just did before you guys? So right before I came, shaved everything but the stash because I knew who I was going to see. I knew I was going to see all y'all. All right, here we are.
Okay,
but
we're back.
Y'all see that? Is that fresh?
All right, what do we miss? Let's get back to chat.
Sorry, that's my bad.
We're on one today.
Now we need Cutie Pie, said Fish. Cutie Pie's been like,
she hit
hashtag MIA or what?
She hit me up the other night on one of my videos and said she was going to try and binge and do a bunch of catching up on my stuff. So
Rune, like math guy, like David, like where are the boys at?
Well, we got Red Edwards. Red was buying before I even knew about Neo.
He needs to ship their secret models to Germany and have Neo Day there. It's an idea, but it's not home country-ish. They gotta have it in China. Come on.
Well, China is the premium market they want to take over, but I agree that Europe is next. And Europe is what I am seeing is a lot of hype and articles and people getting excited in Europe. And that's awesome because they haven't even really gotten to see the models yet.
No.
They barely started sending some over. So
yeah.
Woo, it's gonna be fun.
Yes. Agreed. Go Charles. Jeff said King Pop. I think they have 2. Just email support and help.
Robinhood. There you go.
At you know where.
Everybody on the stream. Tell him to get on the stream.
Just add it
it's
on
right
there.
Tell him to get on stream. He's missing.
Yeah, the whole problem was he tried to like get on support and they have 24/7 whatever, but they won't let you get on support unless you can verify like your stuff. And so they're pretty much telling him that he can't talk to support or help because he has no account. Like there's no this or that. So I even went to the hyperlink. I went to Robinhood. So I went to their email. See, look,
Can't sign in.
They want you to sign in, but he can't sign in, right? Can't sign in. Account. And this is all in the thing that I told him to go to. You can't update your email because they have it. So he would essentially
Vlad Tenev, that's the CEO.
Essentially, he would have to create a whole new account because he wasn't able to get in before they could change his actual email. Like they might have changed the password, but they actually completely changed the email. And so his whole account is set up. It's like if you need help, you have to sign in with that email, right? So I don't know.
See what we're missing.
Yeah. Neo Day Germany, shut Berlin down. Jeff said, just the beginning, boys. King Pop. Every time I posted the email, it doesn't show up. Spam and scam.
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
All right. So he said, just email.
So he found it, yeah.
So at Robinhood,
it was
support.
Yeah, right there. I will pin that and tell him to get on the chat, and I pinned it, so he should be able to see it up at the top. Guidance. It's guidance. It's chat here to help even strangers. Let's go. We're helping people who got hacked. This is what we do on a Friday live stream. Why not? Why not? Solving the world's problems.
Nothing better to do. Jeff said William Lee is attacking BBA.
He would never. He doesn't really have to. They just need to keep flexing all up.
Right. Neo tattoo. Guys. Yeah. The Neo tattoo. We're still waiting on that.
Instead of your finger.
I could get a little one hidden underneath all clothing at all times, like in the armpit. Shave the armpit, put it on the skin, then just have hair grow under it.
Oh, man.
People would be shook. They would not know what to do.
Neo Bull. Let's go.
Fish said, what were the CEO attack PBA? Jeff, was attack too strong of a word?
I think Jeff's messing with him.
Neo closed over 13. Yes. We kind of looked at that. Frank said Neo closed up to 102. Neo closed up to 102, closing 13.11. F key, let's go. TLM, the Netherlands in the house. Let's go, Netherlands. It's official. We have the first swapping station.
I saw that in the pictures. Everybody was kneeling down, trying to get pictures, doing the squat. People are going to be squatting all over the world.
Let's go.
Neo encourages people to do squats.
Heck yeah. Dylan Brown said Xiaopeng stock trying to overtake Neo this week. I remember when that stock was above Neo for a long while. I remember when that stock was crushing Neo.
All right, yeah.
While we were being crushed.
They had the hype. And I don't know. Maybe we see it again. I don't rule anything out short term.
Yeah. For sure.
Short term, it's bizarre. It's wild.
FK, really cool. Look forward to some news about how the Netherlands responds to Neo. King Pop said, just email them with the original email about the hack. We just don't know what the original email is. Is it just at Robinhood@gmail?
You should be able to figure it out after what we posted.
I mean,
did you tell him?
Yeah, I told him. Yeah, I told him to hop in and look at what people are saying.
Yes.
He just asked if it was at Robinhood. If you have to add just at Robinhood dot help. Sometimes they have a dot in there and stuff, but
it's chat. It's global chat helping out.
Yeah,
helping out the local.
The only problem is that their 24/7 support is like you just have to verify who you are, and obviously you can't do that with no account.
Well, like I said, the other option is just DM Vlad 10 if he's the CEO of Robinhood and be like, "Hey,"
but I don't know. Your banks can't.
Your
banks can't do anything really. Can your banks? Your banks aren't going to handle it with Robinhood. And if they are, it's not going to be as quick. I feel like. If you wanted it, because he went and talked to his banker, and he said his dude had like no clue. He was like, "Oh,
the bank is separated from Robinhood."
I was gonna say, but they couldn't like take it up with Robinhood, right? Like an insurance type of deal.
They could probably flag the account. I would say they could.
But just as far as like getting money back,
notify Robinhood of something going on.
Yeah, who knows?
Pierce talking. He's asking about you cutting off your finger.
If you cut off one finger, you would have 7 fingers. Whoa!
He's corrected me.
Oh, you could use the word to use 9 to describe. Yeah, all right. We're talking about the whole like thumb pinky thing here. Is that what we're talking about? Not being fingers.
The armpit tattoo.
You know what?
We went all the way. We're all over the place today. What's really
we're on to armpit tattoos. I'm not worried about the finger. FK said Jalen Me Too so far is very positive on the news. Email both support and help. What's good? Whoever. Oh, Chase, there he is.
Yeah, Chase, let's go.
He said, "What's good? Whoever hacked my account has not sold my Neo yet."
Yes, they know what's up.
There's hope.
Maybe they're. I hope they're not.
You're probably down. You're probably down way too much. They're like, all right, there's no point in selling all that.
Oh man, hope are you good, Chase? Did we give you a good direction?
I don't know. King Pop said every time he tried to enter the email, like he would have it blocked. So he said at Robinhood and then add support or help to the end, and that's the advice we got. Right. But yeah, that's the guy there, guys. Chase Home.
Yes, Chase.
Myber2 said Luckin Coffee was delisted in 2020, started the anti-China movement in stocks. It's up 1,000% since. Go figure.
Yeah, and
you can't guess
thought
that.
I was joking. Talk about Neo 2,000%. Let's go.
Yeah, you
can't
guess that. Well, what's up, Myber2? Happy to see you here.
Yeah,
Math guy, let's go.
You
mentioned him earlier. I said, "Where the boys at?" Math guy. Howdy ho. How are you gonna buy Meet Kevin's ETF?
We got jokes. Meet Kevin.
Dude's got a wait. What?
I can't even take it seriously. He does. He's. Oh man.
Help or support in the beginning, not the end, Chase. If you're still in here.
Yeah.
And then just Robinhood. I would hope.
Hopefully he's on it.
I think they'd make it easy to find. My goodness. It's not the first time Robinhood's been in some poop though. So
RH. The hood.
Is the hood.
Hood is the ticker.
Yeah, the
hood. Chat got me laughing.
Meet Kevin's ETF is shite. Says Jalen Brown. Math guy said it is the season of giving. Yeah, we're giving. King Pop help and support at you know where. Okay. Oh, so at Robinhood. Okay, so you do the support. All right,
that's probably what they have for their site, their website. Oh man, yeah, I couldn't even take Meet Kevin seriously enough to actually look at the ETF. I couldn't do it. I saw his lack of diligence and research on Neo, and I was like, oh wow, no.
Yeah,
run
Pop,
the other way.
So Pop, what happened is he said your friend should have set up 2-factor authentication. Robinhood, I haven't even been asked to set that up. I have it on pretty much every other investing app that I'm on except for Robinhood, and maybe that's something I'll go and change. But that's not something they had prompted to me originally. Not saying you shouldn't have done it, but also he did get a call, and the call had said, like, if this is not you, press 1, like for scam.
Uh-oh.
And he had pressed 1 and had like been trying to talk to the people or whatever, and they still got in.
Oh, the plot
They
thickens.
still
The plot
they still
thickens.
got there because he had got a call saying, "Is this you trying to like access your account?" And he'd obviously had been like, "No, like I'm not trying to sell all this stuff." And he had pressed the button to go to the line, and he still got hacked, I guess is the word we'll call for it. But you know,
boy.
I don't know. It's Robinhood. They're weak.
I think he says, guys, I'm sorry already for tomorrow. USA has no chance against the Dutch team.
Hey, don't worry about it. 9 a.m. I'm waking up at 8 a.m. and I'm slamming USA money line because I'm feeling patriotic and I don't care what the line is. So
USA.
What are you gonna do?
Then we call
What are
it
you gonna
soccer
do?
here.
What are you gonna do? We do call it soccer.
Oh, it's fun.
But yeah, I wish I would have bet on the tie the 2 games before that. I didn't know that. Like, I don't know soccer well, so I didn't know that in the first round they can actually tie.
Yeah.
And so I was wondering, I was like, why are the odds like so great on a tie? I was like, what's going on here? And then they tie the first 2 games. Like, oh, you can tie in soccer in the first round of the round robin, whatever. But everyone's saying Netherlands all this and all that, but they only won like 2-0 and like barely, I think 1-0 maybe. I mean, they were
Let's see in
good,
soccer that can be a smashing.
It
defeat.
can.
That's
It
what you
can
don't
be a
understand.
smashing defeat.
Like,
it can be. I don't understand soccer, so I don't. Everyone in Europe, I know you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, look at this dweeb!" Like trying to talk about soccer. Like I know nothing.
Typical Americans.
I played micro soccer in like 5th grade, and that's as far as my soccer skill goes.
Fun.
But I have been enjoying watching it.
No, I'm with you. I think yes, your comment. I'm pleasantly surprised that USA was able to advance. It was
yeah.
That's
they had me worried. We had scored that first half, and then Iran like came back and they were trying to tie it just to advance. And I was like, "Holy cow, where was this team the entire first half?" I was sweating.
They were probably looking at that spicy.
I was sweating.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
That's all right.
You probably
it's not a bad thing.
Aaron like picked out one girl he saw.
No, it was like trending on Twitter.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah. It's kind of funny.
Why wouldn't it be?
Only in the US.
Maybe your friend got hacked first before they called him. Who knows? Yeah, I don't know how the whole process works with Robinhood, but they had, by the time that he had like, I guess, tried to get in there and log back in, they had changed the whole email because obviously you can always change your password as long as you have the right email. But they were just saying that like he can't change his password. Like all the credentials had been changed. Like his email wasn't even showing up associated with an account. So they had gotten in, immediately changed the email.
That's crazy.
And once that happens, you're kind of like left in the dark unless someone can do something about it. You can never guess what email they could have changed that to. Yeah, I mean, I have
Robinhood needs to get.
Yeah, I got a lot of money on Robinhood right now,
going.
and that's kind of worrying me. But I don't know. I will figure something out. Math guy said I have seen teams qualify the group stage without a single win. Yeah, the whole round robin with the points and the tying and everything is weird to me, but
now's when it gets crazy.
No, yeah. OFG said they play only good against a strong team. It's always like that with a Dutch team. I hope it's close. I do hope it's close, but
it should be fun.
Just know, guys, I'm the patriotic kind of guy. My money is going towards you.
That's go. One thing. It's like, in the olden days, the USA team, like it was always like we struggled to even have the confidence to compete.
Yeah,
so it's just nice to see all the young blood coming up.
Next World Cup is in US in Kansas City in 4 years, 2026.
Let's go.
It'll be some hype. I do want to go to one of those games because soccer fans, I've heard soccer fans are crazy. Like soccer, like I don't always enjoy watching regular soccer games because I don't always understand why they play so slow and stuff like that. But I think like watching the fans and like how electric some of those games are and how crazy some of those people get, I think it'd be a blast. I think it'd be a blast to see in person. And I mean, I'd rather almost go to one of those NFL games. Okay, I won't say that. I'd rather go to an NFL game. But I feel like as far as like atmosphere and like electric, like feeling wise, I feel like that's got to be something really cool. And they're in Kansas City, 4 hours away from us in 2026. So
you might have to do it.
We'll see.
Drive our
I believe drive our Nias up there. I believe the MLS team is what they're in is sporting KC
Yeah, I think
Sporting.
so. Sporting KC.
Something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone in here knows, which I'm sure someone does know. King Pop said, hope your friend didn't lose all of his money. OFT also said, I'm also proud of USA, watched all the games. Yeah, like he said, they hadn't sold Neo yet. He hadn't gotten a single notification that they had sold Neo, but they did sell way more than probably he would have liked to be sold. And I don't know exactly how you even go about reclaiming all that, because you'd have had tabs on exact price, exact amount put, and I don't think banks really care too much. So I think it's going to be up to Robinhood, and unfortunately, I don't believe too much in Robinhood's staff at the moment about stuff like that. And that's weird because you don't usually hear about people just getting.
I know, that's pretty bizarre.
Yeah. Where's my roommate calling me? I gotta scroll down here. I gotta text this dude. Tell him to quit calling me.
Jacob says, I look at it like this. Neo's been through it. Looks like we were out of the mud. Yeah, I don't know. I've been saying the same thing for a while, because a few weeks ago we had like one day with the big trade volume and a nice move up, and I'm like, well, let's see if we get like a consistency 100 million roughly shares traded for like several weeks with an obvious uptrend. That would be an indicator to me the big money is really coming back. But with those questionable characters involved in the shorting, I just don't want to rule anything out, because again, with low trade volume, there could be more gamesmanship in the way of shenanigans, is what I'm going to call it, going on. And so we'll see.
Sure. Jacob had said, I look at the, okay. You had already gotten that. Mm-hmm. Fish said, have you seen the soccer women's fans health for my
heart? Probably.
Heart. Well, wait, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, we're going to go with heart. King Pop said, your friend could also check if Robinhood is on Twitter with the DM function. Check for those blue check mark and Twitter. That's smart.
Yeah, double check, triple check, quadruple check.
Their Twitter.
Yeah. Yes. What are we doing after hours? Hold on, I want to look at this. After hours, post market 1310. Okay. Wait.
We are 10. No. We are 1308 post. We closed 1313.
I was looking at that candle.
Down about 5 cents post.
That
candle is very misleading.
But that's because we're in the 5-year chart.
Oh, volume seems to, okay.
Yeah, right.
No, but even the volume.
That's what I'm saying. Crazy. Like it's better Wednesday. Friday. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens next week. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I know. I was gonna say we might have to wrap because it's been a wild one today. We're all over.
We are.
And we're gonna be back. I'm just glad the internet's back up. Let's go. USA, let's go.
Yeah. You guys know how I'll be feeling on Saturday. Let's just say
everybody, thank you. Appreciate you stopping through. And
as always,
we'll be back before you know it. I'll have some content over the weekend. Let's go, Neo.
If you're new here, leave a like, leave a subscribe. Come on, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
We're running it up.
We do that.
We don't say that. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for the love and support. We appreciate y'all stopping in here, chatting with us.
Kicking it.
You know what we're doing. Come on. Let's go, Neo. Let's go, USA. Let's go any other national countries that are in the World Cup right now. If you are from there, let's go your team. Because let's be honest, USA is probably not winning it.
What?
Yeah.
That's like saying,
hey, if Netherlands goes and knocks out USA, we'll be rooting for Rune and the Netherlands people in the chat. Come on. That's our second choice. Let's go. All right, y'all. Thank you. As always, we good?